Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Social Security is the most successful social program in the history of the world. Before it started, 80% of senior citizens lived in poverty. Now, less than 20%. Conservatives hate it because it's so successful. They really are trying to destroy it because they are afraid that if everybody figures out how wrong they are about Social Security, they'll figure out how wrong they are about everything else. They use the word entitlement as a pejorative, giving the impression that the people on Social Security are freeloaders. They aren't. They put their money into Social Security and they are entitled to the money they get back. So here are the 5 biggest lies conservatives tell about Social Security. Lie number 1, we can't fix our deficit without fixing Social Security. This is a complete fiction. Social Security has not added a penny to our debt or deficit and won't for at least 20 years and probably more. We could cut Social Security benefits today and our deficit would stay exactly the same. 2. Payments to millionaires and billionaires are a costly problem with Social Security. Actually, payments to people who are worth more than $1 million make up 0.14% of Social Security outlays. There just aren't that many millionaires and billionaires around. Now, if I had $1 million, when the time came that I'm planning on collecting, I wouldn't bother. But millionaires and billionaires do put their money into Social Security and they're entitled to their money back if they want it. I don't hold any grudge against them for that. But one way that we could preserve Social Security and make it more fair would be to raise the Social Security tax cap from its current, I think it's $120,000 to $1 million. That would preserve the program for hundreds of years and make it fairer. 3. Social Security is $20.5 trillion in the hole. Now, it's not. The numbers are derived from something called the Infinite Horizon, which takes Social Security payments and their funding gap and projects it out into the limitless future. Then it converts it back into today's dollars. The number is bogus and is just used as a scare tactic. If we take the same formula and apply it to revenues that come into Social Security, the number shrinks to less than 1 year's spending by the Veterans Administration. If you raise the Social Security tax cap, the number just simply disappears forever. 4. Lie number 4. Today's seniors are bankrupting our children and grandchildren. That's completely false. Let's take, for example, a guy who makes $100,000 a year. On average, by the end of his working career, he will have put $750,000 into Social Security. He will get back $665,000. Now, some people live a very long time. Some people die a couple of years after they start collecting. And some people die before they even get any money at all. I feel sorry for those poor slobs. Social Security will be there for our children and grandchildren with the simple fix that I mentioned before. We don't need to cut benefits, and we don't need to change how they are calculated. And lie number 5, Social Security and Medicare are in the same boat. They have the same problem. They're not. Medicare is in trouble because of rising healthcare costs, which, by the way, have nothing to do with the actual cost of treating patients, but that's another video. Social Security is not in trouble now and can be preserved for hundreds of years, once again, just by raising the tax cap. So now you know the truth. If the politicians reach a grand bargain that includes changes to Social Security benefits of any kind, what they will have done is sold us out. Thanks for listening.